You wouldn't be able to tell just by looking at me. Or maybe you can. Perhaps if you have experienced the same or similar things, or are going through a similar thing yourself, you might see in me what is within you. You know, I don't usually share these kind of things with people because I like to focus on the positive and what I'm grateful for and what I'd like to create, rather than what might be holding me back from experiencing the most amount of joy that I possibly can be experiencing. There's always something that is holding me back personally. And I guess, to put it in one word, it would be depression. So I have had depression since I think that it would have started in grade 8 or 9. Basically, I was having a lot of difficulty being me, being accepted and loved for the bouncy, bubbly person that I was in high school. And I had a lot of difficulties with being social. Not because I had any difficulty with sharing and expressing who I was, but more the fact that it was very obvious, painfully obvious sometimes, to feel and know that I wasn't accepted, even though I was being my authentic self. And I was sitting with this group of people, because they definitely weren't friends. Someone who I had known ever since I was in grade 2, and her friends, basically. We met at Greek school, and we were friends for many years. I didn't really know too many people going to the school that I went to, so I ended up asking if I could sit with her and her friends, and what ended up happening was they got her to tell me that I wasn't allowed to sit there anymore and that nobody liked me. That's about the gist of it, really. And then this pattern continued to happen throughout all of high school. I sat with different groups of people in my grade, and that didn't really change the pattern, even when I decided to sit with older people. You know, I thought that they might be more mature and that it would work out a bit better. But no, it was actually worse in a way, because they ended up running away from me, even though I had already told them that I would rather, if they have something to say it to my face and let me know, because if I'm not welcome somewhere, I would rather know that and move away, rather than try and force my way to fit in or be there around people who don't want me. This is bringing up a lot of sadness, and I look at myself in this video and I see such a beautiful and vulnerable person who has so much love to give and yet to receive, and I just can't possibly see anything wrong with me. And it just makes me really happy to have that realization and to share that, because I'm so proud of myself that way back in high school, I still chose to be the person that I was and that I am now, regardless of people's opinions of me and the nastiness and the hurtfulness that came from that period of time. I think that's definitely where my depression started. Like, I've always been a really sensitive person, really loving and caring and sharing, and some people don't like that, and you know, that's fine. You don't have to like and you have to like and force yourself to be around somebody who you don't want to be around, and it's much healthier for everybody involved to not do that. If you can't get along nicely and harmoniously, then just don't do it at all. Don't pretend to be something that you're not. Don't force yourself to be in these situations. It's not healthy for anybody. Anyway, I began my spiritual journey also around this time, and you know, it's quite amazing to look back at my life and see just what happened in the time frame that it happened and how everything is so interconnected. It's just, it blows me away to this day. Honoring, loving, and accepting myself feels so good. I really do hope that everybody gets a chance to do this for themselves one day. Just talk about your feelings and be open and honest and vulnerable, because being vulnerable with yourself and sharing it with people who cherish you is an incredible experience by itself. So I did start the video saying that you might not notice that I sometimes suffer from depression, and it's been a very long journey. And it seems to be continuing, and you know, I'm totally okay with that. I don't want to deny something that I feel or that I am that I am currently experiencing, because that just makes it worse, you know. Fear, anxiety, depression, post-traumatic stress, all of these things that I have learnt how to cope with have been such incredible teachers. They have shown me just how strong I am. They have shown me how to be vulnerable, how to honor myself, how to love every single part of me, even the depression, even the anxiety, even the post-traumatic stress, which I don't think I have anymore, thankfully. This is who I am. This is who I am right now. This is who I choose to be. I wouldn't change me, any part of me, for anybody. And I know that the people in my life who, whether they know the external me or the deepest parts of me, my soul and my psyche, they choose to spend time with me because they also love and appreciate and adore me exactly as I am, and I don't need to change. And I love and adore and appreciate them, light, dark, and in between. And I choose to continue to journey with them. My family, my friends, loved ones who have come and gone, people who aren't even in my life anymore, I have so much love for. And sometimes it pains me to know that they're not in my life anymore, or some of them are not in my life anymore. And I do miss them sometimes, and I think about many people all, like, throughout the day as my day goes. Something might remind me from the past, and I'll smile and I'll be thankful that I got to experience that part of my life, or that part of our lives together. And I'm so grateful for even having these people in my life for a moment, for a second, for a reason, for a season, or even luckier, a lifetime. It's these thoughts and memories and moments that truly make such a huge difference in our lives. We can choose to see it as painful and allow that to hold us back in every moment, or we can choose to honor and love and be happy that we had the chance to experience what we did together. I know that that's what I choose to do, and what makes me feel the most at peace in my own heart. So I'm not trying to get rid of my depression anymore, and I only have a little bit of anxiety here and there. My post-traumatic stress has gone. I feel like I've worked through that, and regardless, I'm happier than I've ever been. I'm more at peace than I've ever been. I have so many beautiful people in my life, and I honestly could not want, expect, or need anything else other than some cuddles right now, perhaps. But even so, I'm cuddling myself, because self-cuddles sometimes are just as good as being cuddled by someone you love. Because when we love ourselves, we are being cuddled by someone we love. Anyway, thank you for joining in and being here and hearing me and seeing me and feeling me. I see you. So much love, infinite joy and blessings. May you too find peace in your body, mind and soul, as you are in this moment right now. Until next time, bye bye.